Okay, good morning. Today we are learning on medicinal and aromatic plants. Your CRs have given me the information that all the commercial flower crops have been covered. The rest of the things like principles of garden establishment, then features of garden establishment has to be learned. But today we learn on some of the medicinal and aromatic plants which are commercially cultivated. This is the a table information I will be passing on to you. We will learn few of the medicinal and aromatic plants today in this way. The common name, for example, Sarpagandha, then the botanical name, the family of that particular plant, then what varieties we have in those plants, then method of propagation, then when to plant, that is season or soil and climate, then what is the economic part that is most important in that medicinal and aromatic plants, then what actually the medicinal plant contains, that is the active principle, that's most important, and the uses of those medicinal and aromatic plants. So in this way we will learn this. Start with the same Sarpagandha. The botanical name is Raulfia serpentina, belong to family Apocynaceae. Even in Kannada, in Hindi, in English, it is also referred to as same Sarpagandha, Raulfia serpentina. That's the botanical name. Variety, we have RS1. Now we can guess what is RS. Botanical name is Raulfia serpentina. It is RS1. Easy to remember. The commercial method of propagation is by seeds and vegetative means. In vegetative method, we can propagate Sarpagandha by cuttings, that is stem cutting as well as root cutting. But remember, the economic part is root. Hence, we don't use root as propagule. Hence, seeds are normally commercially used. Then planting season normally in the beginning of the monsoon, that is June, July. Economic part is root. So that's the most important economic part in Sarpagandha. And the time of harvesting after planting around 2 years. Around 2 years after planting, entire plant is uprooted without damaging the roots, because root is the economic part. And roots contain some of the alkaloids like reserpine, serpentine, ajmaline, ajmalicin, etc. Reserpine, in fact, this is the alkaloid extracted in Raulfia serpentina. In 1960s, it was a wonder drug for hypertension, that is normally what we call as BP, that is blood pressure. But in medical terms, it is hypertension. To reduce hypertension, reserpine was very importantly mainly used. And apart from that, for snake bites, for scorpion bites, for other treatments like mental illness. So for these, the Sarpagandha roots are being used. The second crop is opium poppy. Commonly we use as poppy seeds. Poppy seed ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಸಗಸೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕಸಕಸೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ಗಸಗಸೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ಕಸಕಸೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. The seeds are as you know, are used as spice. But in opium poppy, you must have heard afimu. Afimu is from the word opium. Opium is extracted from the unripe maturing capsules, that is the fruits. So that latex, what we extract from the maturing capsule, contains morphine and codeine. For that, the opium poppy is cultivated. Botanically, opium poppy is referred as Papaver somniferum, belong to family Papaveraceae. There are several varieties released. Some of them are Shama, Shweta, Sujata, etc. The variety Sujata is in fact opiumless. That means the varieties are released in opium for extraction of opium, but I am speaking that variety Sujata is opiumless. Guess for what it is released? It's for seeds. Okay, so this is one variety, and there are several other varieties propagated by seeds, around 3.5 kg per hectare. Then planting season, normally it is a strict Rabi irrigated crop. A Rabi irrigated crop. Okay, so November is the best month to plant. And the economic part, as I mentioned, it is the flower, after flowering about 10 to 15 days, when the seeds are setting, the wall of the capsule, the wall of the fruit will be lanced very delicately with a nastar, that is the instrument used to cut the opium. It's like this. This is a long stalk. This is the flower head. Okay. This way the cuts are given the way it is cut in papaya to extract papaya, the same way. So latex is exuded from this, the wall of the capsule, and that is collected, which contains morphine and codeine. Morphine is a very important drug extracted, and it's a narcotic drug. And apart from that, it's normally in olden days morphine, even now also used in as a painkiller, as a sedative in surgeries and other cases. Morphine is used, and codeine is very commonly used drug in the cough syrups. So that's about the opium poppy. The third medicinal plant is periwinkle. ಪೆರಿವಿಂಕಲ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮಶಾನ ಕಣಗಿಲೆ, ನಿತ್ಯ ಕಣಗಿಲೆ, ಸದಾ ಪುಷ್ಪ, ಸದಾ ಬಹಾರ್, ನಿತ್ಯ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ, ಸದಾ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. There are several names for this plant. Botanically Catharanthus roseus, Vicarosia ಅಂತೂ ನೀವು ಮೊದಲು ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಿ. It is Catharanthus roseus. Now belong to family Apocynaceae again. Just remember, few minutes back I said one more member of the family Apocynaceae. Which is that? You're right. It is Sarpagandha. So periwinkle, Catharanthus roseus, Apocynaceae family. There are 2-3 types in this. Periwinkle bearing white flowers, periwinkle bearing pink flowers, white with pink corolla, pure white, etc. Seeds are the propagule used in periwinkle, commonly propagated by seeds. June, July, that's the best way of planting season. The economic part in periwinkle is the leaves, the root and the stem, that is whole herb, including the roots, because leaves and roots also equally contains important alkaloids. The season of harvesting around 6 to 9 months after planting. The plant is harvested along with the roots. It contains 2 important alkaloids like vincristine and vinblastine. Vincristine sulfate, this is one drug even today in allopathy used to cure cancer, several types of cancer. So vincristine sulfate, that is synthesized by vincristine, which is extracted from the leaves of Catharanthus roseus. So mainly used as an anti-cancer drug. Apart from that, it's also used to reduce hypertension, even in diabetes and several other medical ailments. The fourth medicinal plant is Isabgol. Maybe you have not heard of this medicinal plant, Isabgol. This is a plant mainly grown in Gujarat, Rajasthan and few parts of other dry states. Botanical name is Plantago ovata, belong to family Plantaginaceae. Plantago is the genus. You can take the lead from the genus name Plantago to give the family Plantaginaceae. Okay, that's the botanical name and family of Isabgol. As I mentioned, leading state is Gujarat, and 2 varieties I tell you, it's very easy to remember. GI1 and GI2. Now you can guess what is GI. G for Gujarat, I for Isabgol. Gujarat Isabgol 1, Gujarat Isabgol 2. So these are the 2 varieties under Isabgol. Propagated by seeds very commonly, around 8 kg per hectare. And again, this is the second crop which is strict Rabi irrigated crop. Which is the first one I said? Yes, that is opium poppy. Okay, so both of these are Rabi irrigated crops planted in November month. The economic part in Isabgol is the seed. Not only the seed has husk, which is composed of several polysaccharides. and this husk is mainly used in many of the Ayurvedic and even allopathic treatments as a laxative. You know the word laxative? ವಿರೇಚಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ where the problem of constipation, you know the word constipation? ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಪೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಬದ್ಧತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So to overcome constipation, it's a very commonly used raw material from Isabgol. The husk is, in fact, we are the largest producer and exporter of Isabgol husk to the other countries, mainly to developed countries, because they lack dietary fiber in their food, and they take additionally the dietary fiber. And Indians need not have to use the additional dietary fiber in their food, because naturally we use whole grains, ಗೋಧಿ, ಜೋಳ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಭಾಳ ರಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಹಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಚಪಾತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿಂತೀವಿ. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲಿ ಅವರ್ ಫುಡ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಚ್ ಇನ್ ಡೈಟರಿ ಫೈಬರ್. ಫಾರ್ ಯುರೋಪಿಯನ್ಸ್, ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಈಟ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ maida and other things, highly refined, they need fiber, and that is what we export from Isabgol, that is Isabgol husk. It's a laxative. So this is consisting of colloidal mucilage. Many complex polysaccharides are present, like xylose, arabinose, rhamnose, etc. Main use is laxative, and also used in ice creams. This is summer month, maybe I am sorry to remind you of ice creams. I don't know whether ice creams are available in your place or not. So this is also used in ice cream as a stabilizer, and also used in other food items. That's about Isabgol. Now let's learn the fifth medicinal plant, that is Senna. Again, the same name Senna is used in Kannada. In Hindi it can be referred as a Sona Mukhi. The name Sona is because of the golden yellow colored flowers that Senna bears. So Senna, it is Cassia angustifolia. Cassia is a very big genus consisting hundreds of species. So Cassia angustifolia, this is one species which belongs to family Leguminosae. We have several varieties like ALFT2. ALFT2. This is again from, this variety is from Anand in Gujarat, late flowering type. That means in Senna, what we want is the leaves and tender parts. If it flowers late, that means we have more vegetative growth, because leaves are also equally important economic part, leaves and tender parts. So for these two we grow Senna, and propagated commonly by seeds. 25 kg per hectare. The season is can be in June, July, can be in October, November. Harvesting time after 130 days of planting, around 4 months after planting, we can harvest Senna 2-3 stages. Initially only leaves, then again leaves, at the third stage leaves and tender parts. So entire plant is removed. So that way the leaves and tender parts are harvested. What Senna contains for its medicinal value? It is the senosides. Senosides are the chemicals, active principle present in the Senna leaves and parts, which is again used very commonly as a laxative. Where did we hear this word laxative in this class? Yes, in Isabgol, which is also used as a laxative. Okay, so this is the medicinal plant number 6. The 7th medicinal plant is Ashwagandha, a very commonly grown plant. Even you might find in your places in the fences. ಸಾಧಾರಣವಾಗಿ ಬೇಲಿ ಸಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ತಾನಾಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುವಂಥ ಗಿಡ ಇದು. ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ಹಿರೇಮದ್ದಿನ ಬೇರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. And Ashwagandha is a very common name to this plant. In our Gadag district, it is grown in hundreds of acres, has also a good market for the sales of the Ashwagandha roots. We grow Ashwagandha for the roots. Withania somnifera, that is the botanical name, belongs to family Solanaceae. So you can guess the plant somewhat looks like any other solanaceous plant like brinjal. The seeds also are very small, look like the seeds of brinjal or chili. In fact, chili seeds are little bigger. The ashwagandha seeds are much smaller. The seeds are used for the propagation. We grow ashwagandha for its root. So root is the economic part. This is the second crop where the root is economic part. Which is the first crop? Yes, Sarpagandha. Okay. So both ashwagandha and Sarpagandha we grow for their root. So for root we grow ashwagandha propagated by seeds. We have many varieties. Jawahar, Ashwagandha 20. We also have Poshita and several others. Around 10 kg seeds are sown per acre. It's a pure rain-fed crop, very hardy crop. If you have moderate, medium black soils and rain-fed, you are in a dry climate, the rainfall is very less. This is the best crop because it doesn't allow more rainfall. For dry areas, ashwagandha is a very good crop, grown in late Kharif. That the sowing can be in July or first week of August. Seeds are sown and the root is the economic part. Even when the shortage of roots are present, then we can as well use the leaves of ashwagandha. That's also marketed, but mainly it is for the roots. After 5 months of sowing, entire plant is uprooted along with the roots, and the roots are separated, dried and sent to the market. Ashwagandha contains several alkaloids, mainly vithanolides, that is one of the steroidal lactones, and alkaloids like vithanine and somniferin. Vithanolides are present in the leaves. Vithanine, somniferin alkaloids are present in the root. And ashwagandha is a very commonly used medicinal plant in all or many of the Ayurvedic drugs. It's used as a tonic, as a nervine tonic. It gives energy. It boosts the immunity of the body. So it can be used as an immunomodulator. So that way the ashwagandha roots are used. Apart from that, it is used in bronchitis, in rheumatism, etc. The seventh medicinal plant is a very common one. I'm sure all of you know this plant, aloe vera. Aloe vera, Kannadalli Lodisara. So this is a very commonly available plant around us. Aloe vera or Aloe barbadensis. This is the botanical name. Belong to family Liliaceae. Sim Sheetal. This is one variety released by CIMAP. 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 What is CIMAP? Central Institute for Medicinal and Aromatic Plants. CIMAP. Lucknow. From this, Sim Sheetal has been released under aloe vera. Suckers. Where the way we get several baby plants from the base of the banana, we also get baby plants from aloe vera. So those